again for tuning into the Daisy Newscast. Today we'll be covering two news topics. The first one will be about the weather for this weekend. The next one will be about the recent discovery of the Spangle. Now let's go with Jadis Masters, who is out on the field and will be covering the Spangle.
Thank you, Victoria. On April 1st, a creature was discovered by a group of hikers in Asia. Scientists have determined that this creature is a hybrid, a crossbreed between an eagle and a lion. Scientists have come up with a name for this new creature, the Spangle. The Spangle is located in India, Gir Forest, which is grasslands and rainforest. They are carnivores and can reach up to 50 inches and weigh as much as 90 pounds. They reproduce sexually and egg sexually. Spangles are night hunters and can fast for weeks. When caring for their young, the males take more interest in them than the female does. The female is usually the hunter in the family. The Spangles are so unique and rare that the area that they are currently living in will become reserved. Now here with me I have one of the hikers.
Hi.
Hi. Now you and your friends were one of the very first people to see the Spangle.
That's correct. It was very scary. We were hiking at night and all of a sudden this big creature with huge wings came out of nowhere and we weren't sure if we were going to make it out of there alive.
That does sound very frightening. Well, thank you for coming out and talking with us. Back to you, Victoria.
Now let's get into the weather for this weekend. Now as you can see, there's been a cold front coming down from the northwest, making its way down here, causing the air to rise, and also causing a few lightnings these past couple of days, which has also caused the temperature to drop to the 40s on Thursday. In Hamilton, the temperature was 45 degrees. In Cincinnati, it was 39 degrees. And in Lawrenceburg, the temperature was 43 degrees. But as we go into the weekend, the cold front will pass sometime in the evening on Friday, causing it to be very sunny with high pressure on Saturday with a little breeze. The temperature will go up to 89 degrees. But as we go into Sunday, there will be a warm front which will come slowly forming over the cold air from the south, causing the temperatures to drop to the 60s and also causing little rainfall all over Ohio, but mostly in the northern region, and it will continue to Tuesday next week. In Cincinnati, it will be 62 degrees. In Hamilton, it will be 65 degrees. And in Lawrenceburg, it will be 64 degrees. So here's the temperature for this weekend. So this weekend does look like a great chance to go have fun, and hopefully the little rain on Sunday doesn't keep you away from those fun family activities.
Interrupt your normally scheduled program. We're taking you near the live active volcano called Mauna Loa. This volcano has been active since 1984, but since some recent studying, scientists have been able to determine by monitoring the mountain Mauna Loa and using accurate level ground deformation and satellite data to monitor that the volcano will erupt sometime next week. The volcanoes erupt because of density and pressure. So the lower the density of the magma, the more the magma will rise. So when the magma starts to rise, bubbles start to exert from the gas result of the magma. So since the bubble exerts a lot of pressure, that pressure helps bring the magma to the surface. Now, as I said before, scientists thought that the volcano would erupt sometime next week, but because of recent activity, they've been able to determine that it's going to erupt sometime around midnight. So we actually have a resident who's going to be speaking to us about the evacuation plan.
You need to get out of here. You need to get out. I mean out. This is no joke. You need to get to the nearest farm or just get out of here. Bam.
He said, this isn't a joke. Like we remember in 1833 when that massive volcano destroyed 2/3 of its island. So hopefully you and your family know how to get out of Hawaii safely. So thank
Rachel, are you there? Well, thank you for tuning in to the Daisy Newscast. Tune in next time.
Now you and your friends were one of the very first people to see the swing. You and your friends were one of the very first people to see the swingle.
But like he said, the evacuation plan is no joke. You and your family need to get to somewhere safe, not away from Hawaii. So, this sometime around midnight. So, we actually have a local resident who's going to be speaking to us about the evacuation plan.
Come on.